Alright everybody, welcome back to a new video. We are here today with the Power of Thor, who hopefully is going to give us the power of wins. This was requested by Nighthawk. Thank you very much, Nighthawk, for continuing to suggest games for me to play. It's nice to know what you all want to see. If anybody else has a game they would like to see me play or they want to see on the channel that I haven't played yet, by all means, leave me a comment down below and let me know. But for now, we're going to try and spin our way into a pretty good sized bonus here. It'll be a 10,000 coin bonus if we can get into it. We are using the free gold coins that you get for signing up over at stake.us. As always, there is a link in the description down below if you'd like to sign up and get your own account. That's a nice little hit there for the base game. At least pays for the spin itself. It's been a little while since I played this game, so I'm not 100% sure how this one plays again. I just know you get the Thor symbols. If you get more than 4 of them, you get extra spins. I believe there's a multiplier that increases as you go. This might be one of the ones where it adds the multiplier as you get your hits. I'm not 100% sure, but we will find out together once again. These are some of the things I need to do more often. The more often I play it, the more often I'll remember what the heck is going on before I get here. Also, it is, of course, a mega ways, as you can see, so the amount of options for connections are going to change every single spin, which can be both good and bad, depending on what you end up with. This one's not a real great one, only 864 ways, but the one before it had over 10,000 and had no connection at all. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It just gives you a better opportunity as time goes by. We're down to our last couple of spins here, so I want to thank everybody for coming and watching the video. It was nice to see all of the support and everybody who's come in. We've had a lot of new people come in. We've had a lot of returning users. Obviously, with the channel the size it is, there's a lot more people that are not subscribed that are watching than are. I do appreciate those who have subscribed, and if you haven't, by all means, take a moment, go down, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you any more than a couple of seconds to go do it. It's absolutely free to join in. Looks like we've got extra spins on this one because we got an extra symbol, which is nice to see. Starting off on the good way here. I am not even going to bother gambling. I'm just taking the 14 spins. I'm not looking to gift horse in the mouth. We will gamble some spins a little bit later on. Alright, so we got a 1x multiplier on the board, and it looks like every time you make a connection, it does go up 1. Now, I don't know if this, like the Muertos Mega Ways, if this one has a wild that multiplies the multiplier. I don't think it does. So we're just looking for a bunch of tumbles. Also, this one has the hammer up on top. If you get both parts of the hammer, it will drop down and act as a wild. And I believe it'll even move over if you make a connection with it. Hopefully we get to see that as well, but not until we get a bigger multiplier, where it'll be worthwhile to have. We're already down to 6 spins, though. More than half of the bonus gone. It's been a little while since we've made a connection. First couple of spins went well, then just sort of nothing. Really could use a jack in the middle there, ace in the third one. Either one would be good. Neither one showed up, however. We are up to a 6x, 7x multiplier with that king hit there. Oh, I didn't even realize that a 9 had dropped in there. That was a nice little sneaky connection. Jack's coming through, and moving an ace into that third one would be great. There we go, there's the aces. How about a queen in the third? Maybe a 9 up front. Oh, the 9 moved over, so that didn't really help us at all. I'm not sure why I asked for it. There we go, there's the hammer. Does the hammer give us any help? It sure does. It connects the premium symbol there, gives us a nice little hit, moves over again, gives us a guaranteed hit, another 3,000 coins. Already we're up at 9,000 coins. This is the kind of profit buy we're looking for, and that's exactly when you want to see that pop up. You want to see that at the end of the bonus buy when you've already got your multiplier high. Showing up earlier doesn't help, and that can happen more than once per bonus buy, though it's pretty rare. 9,172 coins coming in. 4,000 coins went out to pay for that one. I'm going to run another 4,000 coins right back at it here. We don't want to get too crazy because, again, at some point, I do want to go ahead and try for gambling for some spins here. This looks like a decent setup. Can we get 18? We might end up with none. That would be a real shame. We're going to take the 18 spins. I'm not even... No, we're not. We'll just go for the 22. Worst case scenario, we don't get it. There we go. That'll teach me to press my luck. But, you know, that's part of the game. THO on the board. We're going to tumble in another symbol. There it is. There's the R up front. Now, it starts us with 10 spins now, so we're going to at least gamble to try to get up to 14. And this is why I'm keeping the bonus buys down a little bit, because I want to make sure I don't throw away too many coins in a row. It can get very expensive very quickly if you continue to gamble on the spins, as I have been. So THOR again gives us the 10 spin base. Let's go ahead and try a 10 spin game, see what it does. Power of Thor. I mean, a lot of the 14 spins were just dead spins anyway, so if we get good connections on this one, it might work out almost as well as the extra spins we had before. Hammer in early, it will give us a connection, which is nice. Now we need to get that. Okay, it's going to move over now. It'll drop down again, I believe. Yes, it will. We do have 2 premium symbols up front. So we put a 4,000 coin bonus out there. We're already at 4,500. Imagine how that would have been if we had like a 10 or a 20x multiplier. But I suppose I shouldn't be complaining about it. We are already up into a profit buy. Still have 7 spins left. This is what happens when you take a chance on a 10 spin once in a while, I guess. You end up winning, which is absolutely fine. No complaints about winning more coins than it costs us to get into it. Nice to see too, seeing as how we've definitely lost a couple of extra ones to the gambling on the spins, so some more hits would be nice. Here we go, we get 9s coming in. Can we get a couple of queens to drop in there? That'd be great. Forget about the queens dropping in, we got the female Viking herself. That's kings and premium symbols. Queen up front still. There we go. There's the queen. 9 in that third column would help. 10 anywhere else. 9 popped in. 10 in the second column would also be a good hit. Didn't get it, but we're up to a 13x multiplier now. We're definitely well into the profit. We got a wild up top there. Did it connect anything? It did not. That wild, however, is going to connect some things despite the mediocre Mega Waves. 14x on the board. Now a 15x with a hit on those 10s. We have 1 spin coming up at the end here. Let's get 1 good connection. And we got a minimal connection, I guess. Not really sure what to call that. Hey, that's a little better with the queens going across there. 8,176 coins coming in. We doubled up on our bonus buy again. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of gambling on the spins, but let's lower the price down here to a 3,000 coins so we don't go immediately broke trying to get more spins than we deserve, probably. 10 spins to begin with here. What's the setup look like? That is a scary looking gamble setup. This is 50-50. Can't believe it actually gave it to us. We'll try for the 18 spins. Hopefully it stops right in the middle of them. We got the 18 spins. That's not a half bad setup here. We'll know for sure if we get the 22. We're trying. There we go. We got the 22 spins. Max spins on Power of Thor. Thank you, Nighthawk. Let's hopefully this one works out well. And you get to enjoy watching a game you requested pay us a huge payout here. Again, I'm just really keeping my fingers crossed. But with 22 spins, we should at least see the hammer once. I hope. I mean, you think with that kind of spins, the odds would be favorable to get the hammer to show up. There's a bunch of 9s popping in. Jack in the second column, maybe. King of the third. Neither of those things. 4x multiplier on the board. Sadly, another wasted wild in that second spot there. That usually where it lands in, it doesn't connect to anything. There's our hammer, and we have no connections for it. That is absolutely atrocious. Hopefully that comes back around. We do still have 14 spins left. Would love to see a second hammer when we get a much higher multiplier on the board. Again, I do want to thank everybody for coming and watching these videos. You know, I do put them up every single day, and I am every day amazed when people come in and watch the videos and you comment and you like them. I mean, it really does, make me feel like I'm doing something here that's not only worth my time, but worth your time as well. There's a lot of things you could spend your time doing, and a lot of things you could spend your time on this website watching, and I'm blown away routinely that people will come and watch the videos that I put up and say such nice things in the comments, and I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me that you guys keep coming and showing up and requesting things to play. Speaking of which, if there's a game you want to see me play, let me know in the comments below. I do enjoy taking requests. I get to see some fun games I've never seen before sometimes. Just the other day we played Cosmic Cash for the first time as part of a request, and I ended up winning 100 free spins. In fact, if you haven't seen that video, at the end of this one, I'll put a link to it up in the top corner there, so you can go ahead and watch that video. That was a pretty neat one to see. Oh, we got half the hammer that came in there. It doesn't even act as a wild. It's just going to sit there in the way. That is a real shame. 14x on the board here. We get 2 spins left, and we're still not back to where we started here. This could really use a little bit of help. That 15x multiplier you think would make it a little bit easier, but we need the connections. The 9s will slide over. I don't know what's going to happen here. Probably nothing. All right, last spin. Can we get 500 on this one? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we just sneak it in. We just snuck in a profit buy. Look at that. After all of that, with max spins, we won 30 coins above and beyond what it cost us to get into that one. Bear with me 1 second. I have to go check on something. When I come back, that number will be different, so you'll see that I paused. Alright, thank you very much for that. I had to just check on something real quick. We're going to do one more buy here. We're going to, again, keep it reasonable. We'll do a 5,000 coin to buy, end off here at the final buy. Hopefully we get 14 spins on this one and not 10. That would be real nice. No doing though. It's going to give us 10. We'll take a look at the setup. That's not a half bad gamble setup. Let's go for the 14 spins. If I don't get it, I'll do another 5,000 coin buy. Spinning for a while. Is it broken? Is it thinking? What's it doing? Maybe it can't believe I gambled on those spins either. I don't see the little circle in the middle that normally pops up. Alright, I'm going to pause this real quick. Nope, never mind. I was going to pause it back out and come back, but it just went ahead just now and made sure I lost. So let's try that one more time. There we go. We got the extra 4 spins on that. We got the 14 to start with. I'm not even going to mess with it. Final buy of the video. 14 free spins. If you are still here watching the video, you are truly a superstar, and I appreciate your support. Would really appreciate it if you would take a second, hit that like button down below. Again, we just missed the hammer with the extra wilds up top there. If you like the video, again, it really does help. I know it's a thing that everybody says, but as far as the platform is concerned, it really does help out because it lets them know that it's a good video, something that people enjoy, and if you like it, other people might like it. Hammer's dropping in again, but I don't think we got a connection on it. Oh, we did. We got the aces. I definitely didn't see that one happening. Almost a waste of the hammer, though. If, of course, this is something you enjoy watching, and you are not yet subscribed, as most people that watch these videos are not, take a second, hit that subscribe button for me. It really would be a great thing for you to do for me. Again, it really does help the channel out. In the long run, we're looking at doing some really fun things, like maybe some live streams, a lot of interactive stuff, but I can't do any of that until I hit YouTube's magic numbers. We are a way away from hitting those numbers, but I would at least like to get the subscriber count going. That is the big number that they're looking at, and that's the hardest hurdle for us to overcome at the moment over here. So if anybody wants to go ahead and help out with that, hit that button. That would really mean the world to us. Lets me do a lot of the like I said, the fun interactive stuff. It also lets me be involved with sharing in the ad revenue, because some of you probably saw an ad before this, and that will let me get better equipment so that this sounds better in the long run. and you don't have to hear horrible background noises, as someone said in another video. 3,572 coins there. Again, let me know if there's another game you want to see me play, anything you want to see on the channel, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video.